Hello guys. I already took a shower, so I'm not so charming right now, but my new processor came in and well, let's see. I'm gonna switch it around. There it is. The AMD Ryzen 9 5950X. The best processor available at this time. It's a tray version, so there's no CPU. There's a pretty empty case with the CPU on the side. Oh, there it goes. Oops. So there it is. Now I'm gonna try to put my camera so we can see the change. I hope it's in visual right now, and let's see how it goes. I don't like to get my computer out of here, so I hope I can swap it by doing this. I'm gonna put the flashlight on so I can see something. Yeah, there we go. So how was this cooler connected with this? And this one. Let's get it loose. There it is. So that one is loose. I want to keep it like this. Let me get the casing for that one. So this one was a boxed version, so there's a cooler in here, never been used. I want to put the processor back in here. That didn't go so well, but alright, there it is. So let's put it over here. I'm gonna get some tissues. Oh, by the way, if you're gonna do this, don't forget to turn off your power. It's not necessary, but let's make sure nothing bad happens. I'm gonna clean the old CPU from the cooling paste. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, that's finished. Put it back in here. There it goes. Back in the casing. So it's like a new one. 3900X out. So let's open this up. And take good care of the pins. Don't move, don't touch them. There's a, you see here, let's see here. So in the left top you can see the same. So that thing I just showed you needs to be in the top of it. So I'm just gonna do that right now. Let's see if it slides in. There it is. So put that back. So that's it. Now to check the cooling paste on this thing. Let's clean it up a little. So I have a little Arctic silver, which should be pretty good, they say. And let's put some on here. There, a little string got out of there, as you can see. So let's remove it. Let's spread it a little bit. All right. I think a little bit on this edge. There we go. Now the processor will warm up with the cooler attached, so it will spread across the full CPU automatically. Now this is the hard part. I really don't like how they made these stupid things. I think I got it. Yeah, that's one. This one is in there as well. Ah, it's not. All right. There we go. That one is in. That one was already going for a bit, so loosen it up, attach it again, and screw it back on. So now both sides are connected. I can still move up and down. I'm gonna put it somewhere in the middle, of course, and then turn. And this is pretty stupid because you need to turn these by hand. Well, I think you should be using some tool like a screwdriver normally, but let's see if we can turn it like this with this. Yeah, we can. So it's very important that your cooler is really close, really strongly attached with your CPU. That's why I turn it with that thing. So it's completely turned. Let's put the casing back in its case. So when I'm gonna sell this CPU, I can put it back in the case. There was also a little bit was spilled on my graphics card, so let's clean it up a little bit. So well, that should be it. Let's turn it on. And let's see what happens, if it works. It sounds good. Let's see if it boots. Let's lose a splash. Let's see what happens if it connects. So my mousepad is lining up. And everything is lining up, so it should be good. Sometimes because I have this big screen with this big resolution in boot, I just can't see it. And there might be a question right now which says there's a new CPU, press F1 to continue or something like that. I just have to guess it. I pressed F1 right now and my computer shut down. Well, my mousepad shut down and now it's getting back on. So maybe I got lucky with the F1 key to accept this new CPU. Otherwise I might need to attach a different monitor to see what's happening. So it's going really slow now, the ventilators, and well, there we are. So the massive screen, of course, and let's see here, AMD Ryzen 9 5950X. So it's running pretty nice. Bear in mind that I did update my BIOS for my motherboard to support a 5th gen CPU. Don't forget to do that before you install your new CPU. And if you bought a new 5 series CPU with a motherboard, check with your supplier if they can update the BIOS for you, because you can't update the BIOS if you can't start your system. So that's it for now. Obviously I'm gonna be making my new videos with this new CPU, and we're just gonna see what happens to the FPS, if it makes any difference. Of course I hope it does, but we'll see. Thanks for watching and see you next time.